Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Till your good is better and your better is best. Hey there, how you doing today? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, let's take a look at the cryptocurrency news today. What are we looking at? Well, we're looking at a $221 billion market cap. We're looking at a 6% growth on Bitcoin. We got 9.5 billion traded in the last 24 hours, and we got a BTC dominance that's increasing up to 56.7%. So, besides the fact that we got a Bitcoin price right now of $7,509, I couldn't be any happier. Everything's back on the, right track here for Bitcoin. We're moving forward. A lot of the FUDs being crushed as Bitcoin Cash is down 16% today. We're looking at the potential of seeing all new highs here over the weekend or early into next week if we continue on the same momentum that we're moving right now. We got Ethereum. They're down 2%. Not too bad, though, because they're still on the side of $300, where they had been struggling to break for a while. They're coming in at $329. Like I said, Bitcoin Cash is down 16.4%, coming in at $1,068. Like I keep saying, I'm continuing to expect this fall to continue further back down there where they were having support earlier around $300 to $500. So, if you haven't exited yet, you might want to. If you haven't sold off to make some of your profits out of that Bitcoin Cash from the split, you might want to do that already. I took mine a little ways back, so, free money, right? We got Ripple coming in at 21.1 cents. That's some sideways movement for them, so that's not too bad. It looks like we're looking at some gains and some losses here, but most everything is within 5%, so that's standard volatility for cryptocurrency. We got Litecoin coming in at $63.49. That's down 1.6%. We got Dash at $418. That's down 3.7%. After the big gains they had seen, they're starting to pull back to where they were before. Not really the best, but every time Dash turns a corner, it's always up in the air and heading towards the moon. So, you never know. They could turn the corner again here before you know it. This could be a slight pullback. So, at $418, this could be a bargain. You never know. Let me see. We got Monero at $124. That's up like 0.5%. No big deal there. But still, I love that price. We got NEM at 19.6 cents. That's down just a little bit, 0.36%, no big deal there. Still under 20 cents, though, so I'm not so happy about that. We got Ethereum Classic coming in at $16.86. That's down 3.8%. Like I said, the underdog. We got Zcash coming in at $2.91. That's up 4%, so not too bad there. We got Steam and the Steam back dollar coming in at 94 cents, 97 cents. They're down 1.7% and down 4.8%. So, Steam's struggling a little bit. They've been struggling a little bit for a while, but, they're on the uptake for the moment. So, hey, always got my fingers crossed on Steam because I like it when you guys come over there, upvote my post. Like I say, it's one of the best things you can do to help me out here on Bitcoin and Coffee. So, what are we looking at here for news? Coffee's pretty good today. Well, all right, we all know what happened with the Parity wallet, how the hacker was able to disable the function there through the kill switch, and $168 million was lost. Well, Parity did their investigation into the situation. Still no word on them or being able to do anything, which probably isn't going to happen. I doubt there's anything anybody can do about it unless they roll back the blockchain, which, would be absolutely horrible, I think. But, they've done it before, right? That's why we have Ethereum Classic, which was the original. But I don't think it's actually enough money for them to go ahead and roll this back. But they're going to go ahead and they're going to disable all multi-signature wallets from, their Parity stuff, just to be able to prevent this type of thing from happening in the future. So, that's a loss for the multi-signature ideal on wallets at the moment. I guess it'll probably take a while before somebody develops one that a lot of people feel safe and comfortable using. Still, that's a lot of money to be lost. I'd hate to lose any money like that just because somebody else screwed up. But as always, hardware wallets are super important. That's why I'm always telling you as an individual, to buy a hardware wallet to keep your, cryptocurrency safe into the future. It's one of the best ways to keep your cryptocurrency, and that way you hold the private keys and you're able to control everything so that when these coins do come out, you're capable of splitting them yourself instead of waiting on the exchange or waiting on Coinbase to be able to split your coin for you. You're capable of doing it as soon as they come out with, the claim tool, and that usually seems to happen pretty fast. Like I said, we're already looking at Trezor coming out with the Bitcoin Gold one the other day. So as we move forward with the news, we got some of the same old stuff about ICOs coming out of Singapore. The Monetary Authority of Singapore is publishing some guidelines for ICOs. They're saying the same thing, that a lot of these ICOs are going to be considered securities and therefore have to be regulated. So I mean, as we move into 2018, this is definitely looking like the year of regulation on ICOs and cryptocurrencies. This stuff blew up so much here in 2017 that as we move into 2018, the government's hot on our heels and they're trying to lock this stuff down so they can definitely get their hands in the cookie jar and get some taxes on it, know what we're doing, and try to prevent these concepts of, money laundering and whatnot, which most of us aren't doing. I mean, a majority of us are out there. We're just trying to get our cryptocurrency, flip it here and there, trying to make more of this stuff grow and hodl as much Bitcoin as possible so that we can, hopefully escape these 9-to-5s like I keep talking about. Because as always, I'm getting ready to go off to work, but I wanted to sit here. I wanted to get this video out to you. Wanted to talk to you about the news for the day in under 10 minutes. And as always, share what my few thoughts are on the situation. So as always, I got a list of tools down there below. So go ahead, check those out. I'm changing it whenever I can get around to it. I'm trying to keep up with the markets and everything and update it so that these things are useful. Go out, you can check out and see what's happening on the networks and everything. You can check out, see how the multi-signature wallet stuff is happening. You can also go ahead and go down there and you can get free Bitcoin, free Litecoin, free doggies. There's bad Bitcoins to check out for scams before you go investing in anything. There's stuff to help you get a hardware wallet on Amazon. As always, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Go on over to Steam it, upvote my post if you haven't done that. That's also one of the best things you can do for me. Donational addresses are down there below. And as always, remember, keep your BTC safe.